Hi everyone. I just had to come on and do a Jupiter transit special because this is such an exciting time. To have Jupiter change signs means that your luck is about to change in one area of your life. I'm going to give you a general overview, which is very important. That is going to give you the bulk of the information of what this transit is all about. And then the sign by sign to give you a clear idea of what this means in your personal life, which part of your life is going to be affected by this beautiful change in luck and abundance. Just a lot of expansion in Gemini related topics. Thank you so much to everybody who is here liking, subscribing, and chatting with me in the comments. It really just means so much. So fun to chat astrology with you. So here we go. The general overview for Jupiter in Gemini. It starts Saturday, May 25th at 4:15 p.m. That's Pacific Standard Time. And it's going to continue on all year long until June 9th, 2025. Jupiter is our planet of luck and expansion and healing. With Jupiter, we are truth seeking and we are looking for higher knowledge, better understanding, and a better way of integrating that into our lives. This brings hope, faith, optimism, expansion of our concepts and beliefs. And it's overall a beneficial energy. Now, it's not the most comfortable in Gemini, but it's still a beneficial planet and it's going to bring expansion of some of the uncomfortable things with Gemini, but also the really good things. With Gemini, it is about even more about knowledge. There is going to be an increase of chattiness, conversation, digging deep into understanding other people's mental processes, where they're at. Gemini is very curious energy. So Gemini is here to gather knowledge and bring it all together and figure out what really matters and how to move forward with the best possible information. Everybody's going to be feeling more curious. We are going to be hungry for knowledge, hungry for information. Gemini rules the nervous system, so there could be an increased sensitivity in our nerves and with our brains too. What our brains are taking on from technology, from our phones, from this overload of information, and how that makes our nervous systems more sensitive, more agitated. Because Jupiter is such a healing planet, this also can bring first more irritation to our nerves, but I think we're going to be on a path of figuring out how to heal our nervous system and how to heal our communication so that we're using our words to help other people and to help the world overall. Jupiter is the bigger picture. How do our words and the things that we express, how does that add to life? Gemini also rules the shoulders and the upper back. I think that this could be an energy where we're spending a lot more time focusing on how to use our devices in a helpful way so that we're not hurting our shoulders and upper backs anymore. So we might see new inventions come out for our devices that help us hold them easier and better ergonomics overall. Upper back strengthening could be part of the focus. So there might be new exercises and techniques to actually bring more strength and stability to our upper backs, and then we can continue to use our devices and be on our phones without it causing body pain. Gemini is an adaptable energy. So with Jupiter and Gemini, we're learning how to pivot and adapt to circumstances. There could also be a lot of change during this transit. Because Gemini is so changeable, it is a mutable sign, which means that, and because it's the sign of the twins, it really can navigate its way through a lot of different scenarios. Gemini can be a bit of a chameleon. That Gemini energy is the type that can fit into any situation and really adapt to its surroundings. There could be more need for adapting to our surroundings. So with the changes that could be happening on a personal and a collective level, we first might get overwhelmed with the amount of change that's required, but then we learn how to adapt. We learn how to just deal with that and go with the flow. Healing the mind, nervous system, and integration of spiritual practices into the way that we operate in a day-to-day way, the way that we communicate. Jupiter rules spirituality and religion and those beliefs and faith that help us in the world. And this is an opportunity for connection and networking of all of the different ways that we can spiritually support ourselves and bring it into a bunch of techniques that we can use on a regular basis. Travel and transportation is another thing that can be affected with this transit, especially short trips, short distance travel, how we get around in a day-to-day way. So there could be more need for short distance trips and movement, but there could be new ways of doing that maybe some sort of new scooter or hoverboard comes into existence. And when Jupiter first goes into Gemini, it's going to be at a beautiful trine to Pluto in Aquarius. That's where some of this innovation can come right off the bat in the beginning of this transit and really, really transform these topics that I'm talking about. So now let's get into the sign by sign. Check your sun, moon, and rising to get a better understanding of all of the areas that this is going to affect you. And if you just know your sun sign, that's just going to be one piece of your life, but still an important one. I'll see you there. Hi, Libra. This is your 9th house. So for you, this is Jupiter's house. This is the Sagittarius house, but Gemini rules it. So you could be teaching communication. You could have a new teacher come into your life that really heals and transforms your nervous system, your communication, and your belief systems. The way that you believe that the world works could go through some really big expansion. Your awareness of managing foreign places and foreign concepts is really up for big healing and big changes and a lot of expansion during this cycle. So it's a blessed house to have this energy. And if you're teaching or publishing, this is wonderful energy to get your work out there and really make some big changes in the world and make the difference that you probably have been looking to make. Scorpio, this is an 8th house transit for you. Jupiter in the 8th house can bring you more help and support from other people. Resources from your partner could expand and become so much more abundant. Your ability to have rich, intimate connections can heal and expand in ways that you have been hoping for. This is also the type of energy where psychological healing and reversal of any past trauma is very likely, especially with the healing energy of Jupiter here. This is a beautiful protection to have in the 8th house because the 8th house can sometimes bring up our past traumas and hurts and pains, and it can be uncomfortable, but Jupiter is about more of this beautiful transformative piece, the phoenix rising from the ashes energy, and it's only going to make your personal bonds and deep connections even better, and which Scorpio is not going to love that. The eighth house is your house, Scorpio. So having Jupiter here really is just going to bring out all the best Scorpio qualities. And I can't wait to hear all about how it unfolds for you. I'll see you next time. Sagittarius, what a lucky place to have Jupiter in your seventh house. This can bring so many new people into your life that are potentially healing in some way to you. If you have a significant partner, this is bringing a lot of healing to your partnership and a deepening and expansion, especially with Venus here for the first part of the transit. Very blessed for partnerships. If you don't have a partnership and you're looking for one, romantic or business, this is very blessed energy to have somebody new come into your life that is really going to help expand things and make things all that much more beautiful and enjoyable. So have fun with this one, Sag, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Capricorn. Jupiter in the sixth house. This is an interesting one. For you, it could mean more work, more healing and expansion in your day-to-day activities and your routines, what you get done on a day-to-day basis and how you go about it. This is also the house of illness. So if you have been suffering with any type of health condition, Jupiter here is an amazing placement for healing and recovery. It could be either of those topics. With work, you could just have an abundance of work to do. This is an energy where you want to be careful to not overwork, but it's a 1-year transit. And so if you're looking to build a business in any way, beautiful energy. And I really love the healing piece for you too, Capricorn. Enjoy. Aquarius. This is the most fun place to have Jupiter. You get it in the fifth house. Yay! This is all about expanding pleasure and joy and hobbies and dating and true love and sex for pleasure. This is called the house of true love, but it is also referred to more as the house of the exciting infatuation, new connection type of energy. Children are covered in this house too. So if you want children, amazing energy to bring them into your life. If you don't, take extra precaution this year because this is also when surprise pregnancies could happen. Jupiter is here to expand your fun and creativity. So if you are in any kind of creative work, this is an amazing transit to really just dive in. As an Aquarius, it's probably going to be new and revolutionary and out there. And in the beginning of this transit, you're getting this beautiful trine from Pluto in your sign to this Jupiter. So this could really transform your creative juice and flow. So really go for it in whatever you're doing, Aquarius. When it comes to creativity and fun and pleasure is just going to be easy and flowing to you naturally. So love this for you. Have an amazing year with this, and I'll see you next time. Pisces. This is a fourth house transit for you. So expansion in the home, healing of your inner world, any inner child work or family constellation work where you're working on the stuff that's been passed down to you through generations, or just really nurturing that inner child inside of you or the parts of yourself that you don't show the world. This is a time where there could be great healing in any of those areas. If you are looking to buy a home or move, maybe you end up changing homes several times through this transit, especially with Gemini there, or you might just change homes at least once. But it's going to be a really big home or beautiful, really in the beginning of this transit with Venus still there. If a home is something you're looking for, this is really beautiful, charmed energy to be settling into a new place. It's going to be everything you want. So Go for those home related matters this year, Pisces, and you're really going to be happy with the results. I'll see you next time. Aries. Well, Gemini rules your third house, and Jupiter is here for a whole year. So this is communication on high for you. You are likely to be doing more of those short distance trips, and if you want to buy a car, this is beautiful energy to do that under, especially with Venus here for the first part of the transit. You have about a month. Make that big purchase if that's something that you're wanting to do. You're really going to be happy with it. But for the entire year, it's going to be about communication, writing, your thought patterns. There could be a lot of energy around cousins, neighbors, siblings, close relatives, and even some friends. So all blessings and lots of abundance with that. There could be an increase of chattiness and talk that also just makes you reflect and change some of the ways that you communicate. So if there's any uncomfortable energy, I think that's where it would be, where you're going to be analyzing your words and analyzing your thought patterns, and the awareness of where you're at and where you want to be could be some of that uncomfortable energy that comes through, but ultimately really beneficial for those skills. So have a wonderful time, Aries. I'll see you next time. Taurus, this is second house Jupiter transit for you, and Taurians out there are going to love this because this is the money house. So you could be spending more money, that's very likely. The money that you invest could grow in ways that you could only dream of. Great energy for managing your assets really well. And this is also an energy where you might want to be eating more and consuming more. It's probably going to be healing overall. So if you are increasing your food intake, I expect that it will be really healing, healthy foods, and you're going to be focusing on what you take into your body and how you take care of your body. But happy to report that this is a big money house, and I think you're going to love it for that reason, Taurus. This is your house by what your house's rule. So this is just more of all of that life, all of those earthly pleasures that Taurus really loves. Enjoy. Gemini, you are the lucky focus of the zodiac for the next year. So whatever you want to create in your life, this is the year to do it. If you are Gemini rising, then this energy can heal your body. It can expand your body. It can really expand and heal any aspect of life, but especially the tools that you bring forward. The tools that you use every day to navigate this world are just going to get better and more useful. Very empowering energy, Gemini, and you have it for an entire year. Before Jupiter leaves your sign next year in June, it will leave gift. So you have that to look forward to as well. You get this transit once every 12 years. So you can also look back to what was going on 12 years ago and get some ideas of how this energy can benefit you for the coming year. Enjoy, Gemini. Soak it all in. You are the celestial favorite. Mwah. Cancer. This is an interesting place to have Jupiter. This is a place where you might sometimes not notice the abundance and the gifts that are coming your way. This is the hidden house in astrology. So it's our blind spot and the things that we cannot see. This is also a place of rest. So it could mean that rest and retreat is a big focus for the next year. Some of you might be going overseas and taking on spiritual quests and connecting with the unseen realm more. So if developing your psychic and mediumship abilities is something that you are looking for, This is the year to do it. This is the year to really hone in on those skills. But for Cancer, you might just want to take it easy and escape from the world, and this is your year to do it. So enjoy the rest and retreat, Cancer. I'll see you next time. Leo, this is so fun for you. Jupiter in the 11th house. This is the house of luck, as it is, wishes coming true. But this is expansion of your networks, your social networks, your friends, not close friends necessarily, but your community at large. So this is a time where you might just very easily bring a lot of people into your life. If you have a work audience or you're in any kind of market activity, this is really blessed energy for that too. So any of you looking to expand your audience and networks, this is the year to put all you have into it, and you are going to reap the rewards. And it's just going to come pretty easily and naturally. Enjoy this one, and I'll see you next time, Leo. Virgo, Jupiter in the 10th house for you. This is all about your career, your reputation, your visibility in the world. If you want recognition, this is the year that magic can happen in that part of your life. More people are going to have their eyes on you, and they're going to be seeing you in a really beautiful light, especially for the first month of this transit, because Venus is here too, and that adds even more beauty and pleasure, and this is in how other people see you. So whether you're feeling it or not, just know that people are seeing you glowing with stars shimmering all around. And this is a really great time to be in the spotlight, be seen, and put yourself out there and enjoy every minute of it, Virgo. I'll see you next time.